Good morning, students. Welcome to Nobility Learning Center. Today, I will present you about the Boyle's Law. This is grade 9 chemistry, unit 5, part 5 for our discussion. Okay, the first quantitative experiment on gas were performed by the Irish chemist called Robert Boyle. His experiment helped to analyze the relationship between the volume and pressure of a fixed amount of gas at constant temperature. The decreasing the external pressure causes the gas to expand and to increase in volume. Correspondingly, increasing the external pressure allows the gas to contract and decrease in volume. Look at this picture, which explains about the relationship between pressure and volume. If the volume increases, the pressure becomes what decrease, and the volume decreases, the pressure becomes what decrease. Okay, this is the relationship between pressure and volume, the inverse relationship between pressure and volume. Okay, an increase in pressure decreases the volume, a decrease in pressure increases the volume of the gas. Okay, this is the data for pressure and volume and the product of what pressure and volume. Okay, inverse relationship. Look at this one, pressure, and this is the volume. An increase in pressure decreases what the volume. Okay, and graphically represented as volume versus pressure graph for a gas at constant temperature and amount of gas. Okay, inverse relationship. This one is this indicates what the highest the volume, the lowest the pressure, and the highest the pressure, the lowest the volume becomes. The general volume pressure relationship illustrated above is called the Boyle's law. Boyle's law states that the volume of a fixed mass of a gas is inversely proportional to the pressure at constant temperature. Mathematically, the volume and pressure relationship expressed as volume inversely proportional to pressure at constant temperature and amount of gas. We can derive the formula of what the Boyle's law from this relationship as PV equals to what K. So we know this Q1 V1 is K and P2 V2 is equal to K. Okay? This implies Q1 V1 equals to P2 V2. Example, a 200 liter of a gas is at 740 millimeter of mercury pressure. What is its volume at standard temperature, at standard pressure? Okay, you have V1 and P1, and you are asked to calculate V2 and at standard what? P2. Standard pressure means 1 atmospheric pressure. 1 atmospheric pressure equals to 760 millimeter of mercury. Solution, by using this equation, we apply what? The Boyle's law, the equation of what the Boyle's law, which says P1 V1 equals to P2 V2. Inserts the values, replace the values for P1 V1 and P2 and calculate V2. Okay, we can rearrange this formula to find the V2. V2 equals to P1 V1 over P2. Okay, we divide both sides by what P2, and then V2 equals to P1 V1 over P2. Then replace the values. P1 is 750 millimeter of mercury, V1 is 2 liter, and which equals to P2 is 760 millimeter of mercury multiplied by what? V2 or X. And rearrange rearrange the above formula, and we obtain X equals to what? 1.95 liter. The second example, a 5 liter of a gas is at 1.08 atmosphere. What pressure is obtained when the volume is 10.0 liter? How can we calculate the P2? Okay. First, identify what are the given values. We have V1 5 liter and P1 is 1.08 atmosphere and V2 is 10.0 liter. Required is P2 because you are asked to calculate the P2. What pressure is obtained when the volume is what 10 liter. 10 liter is P2 and P2 is required. Solution, use the same formula as discussed in the first question. Example number 1, 1.08 atmosphere multiplied by 5.00 liter, which equals to x multiplied by what 10.0 liter. X is P2, and divide both sides by what 10.0 liter, and at the end we will obtain what 0.540 liter of gas. The third example, what pressure is required to compress 196.0 liters of air at 1.00 atmosphere into a cylinder whose volume is 26.0 liters. First, identify the given and required. The given we have Q1 and we have what V1, Q1, and we are asked to find the pressure P2, and we have a volume of what 26 liters. Then replace P1 is 1.00 atmosphere and V1 is 196. 1 atmosphere multiplied by 196, which equals to P2 represented by what x multiplied by 26.0 liters. And rearrange this or divide both sides by what 26, and we obtain 7.54 atmospheric pressure. Okay, this is the P2. Okay, example number 4. In order to measure the volume of a piece of apparatus, a chemist filled a 750 ml flask with 46.65 kilopascal. Okay, this one is V1, this one is V1 of a gas. Then expanded it into the apparatus. Expanded, which means the volume is increased. The final pressure was 14.95 kilopascal. Calculate the total volume of a 5 by 1 gas. We have Q1 46.65 kilopascal, V1 is 750 milliliter, P2 is 14.95 kilopascal, P2 is X plus 750 milliliter. Then substitute the values by using the formula P1 V1 equals to P2 V2. Then 46.65 kilopascal is P1 multiplied by what P1 750 milliliter, which equals to 14.95 kilopascal P2, and V2 is X plus what 750 milliliter. Then when we multiply 46.65 by 750, we obtain 34,987.5, which equals to 14.95 x plus 11,200 0.5. Okay, and then 14.95 x equals to 23,775, and x equals to 1,590 milliliter. Okay, the end result is 1,590 milliliter. This is the total volume of the gas. Example number 5, Boyle's law deals with the relationship between two of the variables of 4 that describes gas behavior. Which two variables are held constant in Boyle's law? Problems. Okay, the 4 variables are pressure, temperature, volume, and amount of gas. Okay, according to Boyle's law, pressure and volume are related, inversely related at constant temperature and amount of the gas. A, pressure, moles, temperature, volume, C, pressure, volume, D, temperature, moles, E, mole, volume, moles. Which one is constant according to the Boyle's law? Okay, the correct answer is D. Boyle's law deals with the relationship between pressure and volume. Okay, two of the four variables. For Boyle's law to be valid, the other two variables must be held constant. Thus, the two variables are temperature and amount of gas. The last one being measured in moles. Okay, the amount of gas is measured in moles. Okay, this is all about Boyle's law. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share my YouTube channel. See you later. Bye bye.